Hello, hiya to everybody. It's that time. It's hiya time. Good morning to everybody. You are tuning into the Hiya Nation podcast. It is a motivational podcast to support those with mental health awareness and support small business entrepreneurs, man. Hello, everybody. Much love to everybody tuning in. My name is Santiago Cirillo. And I'm here today to let you know that it's a great day. It is an amazing day. And we are trying to get involved with a lot of cool things, supporting the High Nation. And let me see this here. Oops, my bad. Want to make sure I got everything going. But tune in, man. Tune in. Thank you for watching. You go to scaredcityproductions.com and get your Haya Nation t-shirts supporting Haya Mania Wrestling, the Scared City show. Of course, you know, my personal, we got some extra shirts from the show, and we're promoting a lot. Now, I've been keeping up with everybody out there in social media world, and I want to show some love to all you people that continue to listen to me, watch me, um, promote what I do, being an entertainment entrepreneur. So I do my best. I do my best. Um, what is going on? And good morning to everybody. It is about 10 after 10 Central, 11, 11 Eastern, or maybe give or take a minute or two. All you guys out there that supported our show, supported our events and everything, thank you very much. I appreciate you. You can always reach out to me through social media. We are live today on LinkedIn, YouTube, and Facebook. And we want to make sure that you guys all tune in, let people know what I do. It is a crazy social media right now. It is a crazy social media. And what kills me is the response, man. We are literally showing, and I told you guys before, I told you guys this a long time ago, that politics will be starting to separate us, and it will continue to create more negativity among us. It will continue to separate us and create more hate among us. um, I 100% blame the news media and their affiliates, the major news media and their affiliates, uh, because they're separating us. They're separating us big time, and you only, think about it, and you're only believed to know one side of the story. You're never told both sides of the story. That's the reason why we got all these crazy things going on, even in Nashville. You got Nazis in Nashville, and evidently they knew the political realm was going to be out there, because the Republican Party is going to be out. Donald Trump's going to be out here in Nashville, um, and you got Nazis walking around with swastikas. Let me explain this to you easy. All right, a swastika is a hate, is 100% hate. I gives a shit what you think about it. A swastika is 100% hate. They're terrorists. The skinheads, terrorists. Nazi guys and bitches, terrorists. It's 100% hate. It creates trouble. It creates war. They should be all arrested and put in a confinement to clean toilets. to clean the litter around Nashville. I ain't telling them to put them in prison. I make them fuckers work. It's ridiculous. Then you go on TikTok. Let me tell you this. I don't like Biden and I don't like Trump. I don't. But I don't hate them. I don't hate them. You know what I'm saying? You go on social media and all of a sudden, people that flipping burgers, people that working at Starbucks, people that freaking work a 9-to-5 job, whatever, are all of a sudden scientists, theorists, are professional mathematicians, are archaeologists, telling the movement of a bullet, telling the movement of everything set up, telling it's just ridiculous. The educational level of control in our school system creates that bullshit. It creates that bullcrap. I mean, it is ridiculous how people have their theory, their thought, their personal belief on an assassination plot. It is ridiculous. We don't, when you investigate this shooter, this 20-year-old kid, they're going to see a lot of mental health issues. They're going to see a lot of different things. And I guarantee you, it's going to really put into a news network platform or a news media platform that fucking triggered him off. And then all you guys that think you know everything, you know me. People's like, why don't you like Trump? He does that. And motherfuckers are on the Epstein list. I don't trust Hollywood. I don't trust the corporate elite America. I don't trust none of them fools. I have more control and more knowledge through my network, people around me, things that I focus on. I give you, hey, you know that I think they found life on another planet in 100 million mile solar system. I gives a fuck. I'm not alive. That I don't live that long. I gotta make my shit right now. I don't need to worry about that. There's a meteor coming, and it's an estimate they hit our planet in 100 million years. Who gives a fuck? Tell me how you found out. Well, we studied. Wait, you studied? Who's paying for the study? You know, the government. Why? 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 Why are you giving my tax dollars to you dumbasses that are looking at shit you can't touch, you can't breathe, you can't even shit in? Money is spent in the stupidest ways, and we create bullcrap to separate us. Why? Let's take care of planet Earth. You guys that believe in different things of this assassination plot and all that, you guys need to really clear your minds and your souls. Really, clean your minds and your souls and research and understand and look at both sides without looking at different news media that's going to only preach to you one way. It is ridiculous. We don't look at each other, put our minds together to study logic, to study common sense. But all of a sudden, oh, it's all planned, or this and that, or that. And then you people that freaking are just ridiculously supporting an assassination plot, supporting it. That is horrible. These are registered voters. These are registered voters. Look, I don't like Biden and I don't like Trump. I don't. But I don't hate people. I don't hate. But if you're breathing and being pulled into hating someone at one side, you might want to step away and do research for both sides. I mean, man, we got a lot of hate and separation in this world. Concentrate on what you want to do in life. Taxes are going to happen. Inflation's going to happen. Freaking different things in this world that's controlled by the elite media, the elite corporate America, is going to change and happen for their best interests. It includes politics. Look at all these big multi-billion-dollar companies putting money like it's nothing, and millionaires on each side of this campaign, Democrat, Republican, and we still got homeless. We still got uh, um, the tax money and our expenses are being thrown all over the place and not given back to the community. We got a lot of suicide numbers. We got a lot of depression. We're still, and I don't know if you know, but we still recovering from COVID. We're still recovering from bouncing back. We need to support each other more and fulfilling dreams and looking into the future of success through entrepreneurs, through artists, to just something that comforts people in that realm, man. I mean, you guys just crazy. It is insane how we're separated through politics, and we're always screaming about we need more love in this world, unity and all that. I love me some God. I love me some God, and I do. I'll go to Pride Month, and I'll go to some events that I'm going through, and I love human beings. I'll go through a Christian and a faith-based festival. I do faith-based movies. I do movies of horror. I go in through the paranormal research uh, business. You know, why aren't you judging me? Why don't you judge me and explain to me? Because I ain't putting millions and billions of dollars into trying to get on the spotlight. Man, you guys got to focus on your life. You got to focus on your social skills of understanding who you are and what you bring with your talent, your blessed interest in saving lives and growing an atmosphere where you're successful in everything you do. But man, we're unbelievable, man. It's like I can't explain to you the common sense I have for things. People's like always asking me about what do you think of this? I was like, I can't tell you that. And they don't understand is because, man, I have so much common sense, but it will anger you. It will anger you. It will, because I'm that kind of guy. I got that kind of mindset. I will, you know, this is like people's like, "What you run for president?" Number one, I can't because I was born in Puerto Rico. Um, but if I can, um, I wouldn't win because common sense. Number two, I'd probably be assassinated faster than anything. But it's just a thing, man. Please, you guys, this political realm, um, be a silent voter. Research and be a silent voter, man. We got a lot of hate in this world, and it's increasing even in our other countries. I mean, golly, man, it's so awful. But if you're an entrepreneur, if you got something that you want to do in your life to succeed, concentrate more on that. Concentrate more on that, because no matter what happens, gas prices will go up and down, taxes will increase, there will be more created, homelessness and all this stuff and everything that's used to create power to tell you we're gonna fix it, and they don't do shit. It will continue to happen. Focus on what you want to do in life. Focus on that. Get involved with your life and your network and your people and your social skills to create something for the good, something that everybody can connect with. Think about when I did this wrestling event this weekend. We had different nationalities of wrestlers, different nationalities and faith and beliefs of our audience, right? And then we enjoyed a show that we all can cheered and boo because we knew who they were. Swayze, Patrick, go there and lay down next to Wolf. You know what I'm saying? Stuff that we can connect with. and became a more of a family instead of becoming a family and coming together through tragedy. 9/11 happened, everybody fucking loved everybody, and that's hard, just like funerals, man. Everybody loves everybody. Why can't we come together through a great moment in life? Success in a show, success in your first book being published, success in a music festival, you know, come together in something where you don't have to like, they're doing this. The problem with separation is you trying to uh, put things in your perspective, and then you're poisoning other people's minds to believe this shit, and then they wear these symbols, a swastika, whatever, and they're like, I'm doing right, and then when you try to talk to them with common sense, it sounds like freaking Charlie Brown's freaking teacher. Wah, 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 wah. It's just hard. It's just hard to understand people these days and trying to do it. But we're being fed that. We're being put into that. So I ask you to show more love today. Show more respect for each other today. Show more of confidence that you will be part of a great thing that's going to happen in the next few minutes, in the next hour or two, the next day, month, or year. You just have to have more confidence and put out more positive atmosphere so people can see that, man, humans ain't shitty, man. Da, 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 da. I mean, people are going to start wearing these shirts that represents left and right. Haya represents the middle. But please, I know all you guys are watching the CNNs, the Fox affiliates, and then you go, of course, you get involved with companies that are involved in putting more material, what they believe in, that's only one-sided, and then no one else can say anything because they're all banned from stuff. Pay attention to what you want to do in life. There's people out there that want to open small companies. There's people that want to show and be involved in more conventions. There's people that want to be involved in not just entertainment, but get involved in more education in their life. Do that. Do that. But try your hardest not to get involved in a one-sided life. It will destroy you. And you're passing that shit out to people that are very young, that are sponges in their minds, and they soak everything up and they confuse. I could talk about religion, I could talk about politics, but it's not going to be, it's common, too much common sense for me that it will anger you, and I don't want to do that. And as I say before, I'm very private with things I do. um, and my concentration is in supporting those who need help in mental health, um, people that need help in an opportunity to grow with their ideas, with their entrepreneurship, and literally create something where you're not scared to hug somebody, you're not scared to shake hands, you're not scared to open up and express what you're trying to create, so they can join you and network with you. It is that thing that I want to push out. So anyway, much love to all you guys for supporting the Haya Nation. Much love to everybody in all realms of life through supporting what I do. Anyway, you guys, you could get your shirts. We got a lot our shirts left from the show. Not only can you get this year's shirt that we had, you can also get last year the shirt, and also the Haya memberships. So go and check out scaredcityproductions.com. Get your Haya Nation shirts, involved with our show, involved with our wrestling event, our anti-bullying, mental health awareness, and you can get those only right now at scaredcityproductions.com. Scared cityproductions.com. You know, our first year shirts are shoot. Our first year shirts are $10. Literally $10. So the shirts for our first year that are white and has a lot of cool stuff, which Roger Dunnigan does all of our graphics for the show. So $10. This year's are of course $20. But you know, it's a good thing because all the funds go to our projects and stuff we are doing. I want to give a shout out to everybody who's tuning in. Much love and support to everybody. And here's one cool thing: this Hayamania shirt. Hayamania shirt. You know, as you guys know, I am through Meta, Facebook. If you give stars out there, the highest paid stars, of course, it's a penny a star. You know, 100 stars is $1. So the highest stars will get this shirt I'm wearing. I just sprayed cologne on it and I'll autograph it. My first ever Hayamania, my first ever match, which I won, and supporting Inhumane Championship Wrestling. So if you want this shirt that I'm wearing, start throwing stars out. Look, it's simple. 100 stars is $1. 500 stars is $5. 10, 1,000 stars. You guessed it, $10. And it could go on and on. So autographed, sent to you today. You got up to the end of this podcast, which we got an hour probably or so. So if you want this shirt that I'm wearing right now autographed, start donating stars, and through Meta Facebook, you could get that going. Now, for all you people that are out there in the other land, which I am on LinkedIn and YouTube, we'd love for you guys to support me on that platform and let you know that if you message, because it tells me where you're messaging from. If you message me through another platform, you got a surprise coming to you. I will holler at you and definitely hook you up. Now, much love to all you great viewers. Again, like I said, you can support me by hooking up with, through Facebook. Give me some hi-ya stuff. Much love to Izzy. It was an honor seeing you this weekend at the convention show in Paragould, Arkansas. And much love to Amanda Wisnut out there in Georgia. Always supporting the tribe and the Haya Nation. Good morning to you, Jen Wagner. How are you doing today, Your Majesty? Much love and support. And King Thompson. Hi to the Yaya Diane. How are you doing, Your Greatness? Of course, we keep going. Marla Russell, Sabins. Hiya, everyone. Much love to you all. Much love. See, man, it's just easy. People are just coming in doing things. Jay, what's up, Jay? Jay Lynch, Mr. Bigfoot. What's up, Jay? What's up, man? Man, trying to hustle, bro. You know, when you got people that can hot tour and make more money than an infantry veteran with their family that's been in serving the country since World War II and trying to sell books and trying to do media stuff to get more attention, you know, it's hard, bro. It's hard. I'm trying to figure it out because evidently you can do sexual preferences. And I'm this close to telling my wife I need an OnlyFans, and she's like, no, you don't. Yes, I do. I'm very blessed, waist below. I'm about to give a shit and say forget it, and then tell Jesus that I love him and respect him. But I don't know if he got me on hold. I don't know if he got me online. He got the hot tool girl straight up. 911 Jesus. Hot tour, you're rich. You know what I'm saying? Kendra Souter. Kendra, I love you, honey. Kendra's still American Airlines. God dog, man. They lost her baggage. Hopefully, she got her baggage. But Kendra, I thank you guys all for coming out and got to meet Kendra Souter, the co-writer of the Zombified book series that you can order on Amazon. Like I said, anything online, you buy Kendra's book. It is mine and her book, but she's a hardworking woman and she needs 100% support. So everything you buy online, uh, she gets the money. She gets all the royalties online. When I run out of books, I call Kendra and I'm like, Kendra, I need to order more books, and I pay her for the books for the mailing and everything. So you can, who knows who does that? What other co-author does that, right? I'm the real deal, you guys. This high stuff is the real deal. So thank you, Rude. What's up, Rude? Out there in Arkansas. Much love to you, man. It's good seeing you this weekend. I appreciate you. Um, thank you so much for always tuning in, tuning in. True. I mean, Jay. I mean, it's true, man. We got a lot of hatred in this world through political reasons, and it's horrible, And it's bad because there's people that just only want to hear from the left or want to hear from the right. They don't want to come in the middle and research and look at history and look at all this stuff. I mean, you got people that are involved in politics that went to the Epstein Island. Ain't shit happening. Ain't nothing happening. Ain't no fast enough because children don't mean shit these days because it's a multi-billion-dollar industry in human trafficking and tax-free, and it mostly involves children. And you can't shake the political realm on voting season. It will destroy. The same thing with any research you do in history where you got presidential people or people in politics hugging and dining with the Ku Klux Klan and the Nazi people, and they still fucking march in the streets. So don't give me this my left is better and my right is better. You guys are bunch of butts. It's like a sack of balls. I'd rather take the cock than the balls. I rather, I don't know how else to explain it. I don't know how else to explain it. It's just weird. It's hard to vote these times. Um. So anyway, hiya to Roger Dunnigan. Much love to you, Roger. Again, thank you and your company for supporting our show and doing what you do for Scared City. So that is a great blessing, man, to have you on our team. Um, everybody, that's awesome, Gloria. That's what it's about. Our show um, that we did in Paragold um, is is a networking. Different small businesses can cross sale, can work on each other's future projects. The party was a hit, the wrestling was a hit, the movie night was a hit, and of course the convention itself um, was a hit. And we got people out there. Look, um, believe it or not, everything works right. Everything supports and does great things for each other, and we continue to grow. Nancy Ansley, thank you. That Michael Jackson video is all over the place. Nancy, have you seen that? It's like different versions of people's phones, and Nancy. People got to meet Nancy professionally. Her and her husband and her dolls, the Nancy Reject dolls. She got some that are High Nation. She got some with the tribe logo. Um, it was a great, it was great seeing, because last time I met Nancy, we were at a convention, and she got to show her talent. I don't know if she sold anything, but she didn't. Nobody knew that she did the Michael Jackson thing. It was just her talking about it, whatever. And I invited her to the show to perform, and people were just loving it. People were involved in that era again, and she created a great message with all the songs that involve peace, unity, love, and she took hours of her time to make this show right, and it worked very well. You were 100% professional on stage. Your husband was an amazing IT guy, a light guy, camera guy. And I thank you very much. You guys need to check out Nancy and see more of her work. Just amazing, just amazing. Of course, we got the Tumblr King Darian himself, supporting the Haya Nation through our movies, Slaughtery, and through his Tumblr King. He does a lot of tumblers, autographs. He's a collectible. You need to check out his page and support what he does. He is a great dude and does a lot of good stuff for everybody. Um, Let me see. Who else? Um, I want to make sure I give love to everybody. Anyway, so we are in a discussion of creating more positive atmospheres and stuff out there for you guys in 2025. As you guys know, the High Nation stuff is so legit, and we got our own subscriber page. We got a lot of different things from eBay store, whatever. But we're doing film and television. So all you guys that support me, we're gonna do reach out to auditions, reach out to connect with our cast and crew and be part of our company. We have paid gigs. We got a lot of we. Hey, you guys are like, what paid? What? We're working on a lot of cool things to grow bigger in what we do. So that being said, I am creating a big crowdfunding that creates this company and a legit. It will be a hashtag Haya Nation company, um, where we're going to be putting everything, our toy line, our projects, all the blueprint of everything, live events, movies, TV show, merchandise, uh, podcast, the whole deal, toy company, graphic novels, all this stuff that we're doing. I'm putting it all together. This is my whole bread and butter, putting it all together, make a legit company. And what you guys don't know, and you viewers and listeners got to understand this, I'm not hiring mega companies like the big corporate LLC and all that stuff. I'm not hiring companies that are already established in millions of dollars. I'm hiring you. You make T-shirts, you make tumblers, you make earrings, you make bracelets. You're an author. You're a filmmaker. You are a grip guy, a freaking light guy, a writer, a director, producer. You can make costumes. You can design. You can do this. You can help with being producer, on stage director, or a co-host. I mean, you name it. I'm gonna be looking for you, and you have to be number one. Subscribe to my page. Those are the people that get the first hit through Facebook subscribers. You have to be a follower and viewer off of our social media platform. I say us because it is mine. It is 100% me doing this. It is my idea, my thing, everything that has high in it. But as you guys know, I share it with everybody. I share it with fucking everybody. People are making money off of my brand. People are supporting and getting noticed and being involved more and making money in convention shows and projects because of the brand, because of the networking we do. It is a fact. You work from home, you're working 9 to 5, you're hustling on the side. All them people, those are the people I want to talk to. Those are the people that show more professionalism and have more thrive to succeed. with networking with me, networking with others, being involved what we call the Haya Nation. Get involved, women especially, all these tribe ladies that we created through our Zombified book series, which you guys could see it online, man. Book 3, The Tribe, and it became something bigger. It became something where women unite, women talk to each other for mental health support, women talk to each other to help each other in their company they're building. There's women that have been raped, there's women that have been abused, there's women that dealt with homelessness, there's women that dealt with all this negativity and even stereotyping that you're in a man's world, women stay away. So I created this emblem and this design to support my mom and give memory to my mom, and it's attached to being part of this book that we want to do, book 3, and now it has gone to a bigger platform where t-shirts, mugs, coffee mugs. This is Kendra Souter's sister that made this, and I drink out of it almost every day. You know, we got Megan of Spellbound Fish, we got Jennifer Davidson, we got Rude Minds, we got Roger Dunnigan, Gloria Schimmel, Tammy McCartney, golly, I can Carl Albertson, um, all these great human beings that are come together and do work. They make up their own stuff, and it's just like they see it. You're not supposed to make $100 million off the bat. You're supposed to market your name, build a brand. Spellbound Fish. Everybody knows Megan. People know Spellbound Fish. They see the t-shirts, they see the hats I drew, they see all the art she does. She promotes the shit out of it. And then from Kendra Souter, all these amazing women that united together, and then all these amazing men who united together and create a big support system to help sell their brands. And they cross-reference. I know a lot of you that don't understand how to build a brand. Literally, you're an LLC. I could say Santiago. Santiago's already a brand entertainment. Santiago Cirillo, Julio on The Walking Dead. All this stuff is already a brand set of a building block. And now it turns to Haya Nation, the tribe, um, live shows, events, movies, TV shows, books, everything. So it grows, but it supports each other. Roger Dunnigan does this. You got go get a shirt from Megan. Stuff that I recognize. I'll know. Get a Walking Dead shirt from Megan. Go to Spellbound Fish. Go to Vancity's Nerd Box. Get it. Look, 3 different companies so far. Go to Vancity's Nerd Box and look at that brand new shirt. Tag still on it. And get yourself a Support the Haya Nation with their logo. Haya, your negativity will not break me. Got the tribe logo on their feet, and it's their store. It's 3 different companies making shirts, and none of them are arguing. None of them are like you should do only me, or you should do this, or you know what I'm saying? That's how it works. And we all buy from each other. We all grow from each other. We all expand and travel everywhere, and we all have websites and everything. I mean, it's just common sense to me. You know, it's just common sense to me. You never know. So a lot of these people that not just did my shirts, but are working with my marketing and merchandise, gonna get a bigger role. They're gonna get a better role. They're gonna get involved in more what I do. And all you people that support, the worst thing you could do is be competition. That's the worst thing you could do is be competition. You can't do that without freaking causing more stress, causing more negativity, causing more separation. That's what you do when you become competition. All these things I do. So people ask me, why do you not? I make stuff for myself, yes. Hi Nation hats. But I always ask, man, why do you make a brand and you could do all this and all that and get all this money, or at least because everything that I would do by myself to make a brand, I will have to hire t-shirt companies, make millions of dollars, brands of different things that make millions of dollars. When I can get somebody that wants an opportunity to show their life, their love, their success, that work at 9 to 5 jobs and still have their corner store working out of their house. People that create music that can't afford a big studio, but they got a hell of a closet where they can make music, a hell of a garage where they can freaking tune in and have a band. Slaughtering movie, music's by local artists in Jonesboro, Arkansas. Stuff like that. They promote, they build, and support my brand through their brand. You hear me? That's why you get Scared City Presents. That's why you get Inhumane Championship Wrestling Presents. It is just common sense. I can make great network, create more positive atmosphere, and still make money. Not love money, make money. Loving money is competition. I don't deal with competition. Making money is open. You see me with Inhumane Championship Wrestling. You'll see me with Swag Wrestling. You'll see me with like TNR Wrestling, RWE Wrestling, OCW Wrestling. All of them, they all do wrestling on the same days most of the time, Friday and Saturdays. I bounce around to support them and at the same time promoting my brand through them. They're competition to themselves. Some are not, but most of them are. They'll throw that politics to me. You should be with us. Them people over there, I laugh. I laugh about it. I'm like, nope, this is what I'm about. And I don't bring negativity to nobody inside. Yeah, I understand. I don't create gossip. You gotta build a brand with life, with support, with growing on people that are like you, like-minded, understand, don't create drama, don't want to create rumors, don't want to freaking show and tell their side of the story through their formula. If you can't work together, just don't work at all with each other. It is good to have a friendship, but not good to have friendship business. If you're gonna make a business through friendship, be that separation. Because once they put it in and they understand this is how the boss talks, this is not the friendship, this is the boss talks, and you will understand it more. Most of the time, friends can't get along in business because one and the other, the Republican or Democrat, you could go that way, will argue. Remember when I gave you the break last time? Do my stuff now. I always say if you're gonna make a business together, separate it where this is your shit you're making and this shit you're making. That way, if you sell your shit and this one don't, you don't have nothing to argue about. You know what I'm saying? You have nothing to argue about. It is just a building atmosphere of your brand. So come to this. All of you guys know how I've been feeling for the last few days, for the last week. Um, I created a convention show to do what it's supposed to do. Network, show people's creativity based through mental health awareness, and create a brand bigger than what it is. So I chose Paragould, Arkansas, because of the connections I have with Scott Bainey for Scared City Haunted House. Scott Bainey pretty much knows everybody. His parents were entrepreneurs, and he's an entrepreneur. Heck, he became a successful self businessman at the age of 17. No politics, no religion, a mindset of his talent. There's a lot of people that spend crazy amount of money to get an education to get where Scott is, to get an education through 10 years, up to 10 years of college education and schools and all that. And Scott, 17 years old, mindset. He made more money than 17 and created a successful company and chains throughout his life before someone that spent crazy amount of money in a set school system, controlled school system. Don't get me wrong, it's good to go to college. It's good to educate your mind and your soul. But the way the school system is now, everything is so controlled. So controlled. So anyway, so Scott created his brand, build in different names, just like me, Santiago Cirillo, Hiya Nation. It used to be like Cirillo 7 Entertainment, a lot of different things, right? And for years, I pitched a convention show to Scott. I want to do this convention show. And we talked ideas, and that's not the right time. Da 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 da. Back and forth. I respected him. I understood where he was at. And he finally gave the green light after 4 years of talking and pitching. You see how it is? Unity, working together, understanding the progress, and building a brand, right? So it was time that we did it. My idea was a one-day event in a small little room at a hotel where we had maybe one special guest and just about 15 vendors. That was my idea because I was filming in Arkansas and I love the comfort that Arkansas people gave me. And I wanted to continue filming there and create a bond, right? With the connection that Scott got, it got bigger than what I wanted. It scared the shit out of me. Made me feel like, oh my God, is this going to happen? Of course, you get doubts. Anyway, let's fast forward to it after we build a brand and build everything that we want. The first show, we sold out our hotel. The first show, we sold out our hotel. We sold out our convention. We couldn't bring in any more vendors. Sold the hotel out, sold the convention out, right? Sold tickets. Some vendors made money. Some vendors didn't. Some vendors sold out. Some vendors sold half of their shit. Some vendors didn't sell anything. The network process of it all, people connected, shared brands. A lot of people were going through different conventions and so forth. They shared their brand. They shared everything that they got. Their knowledge. They either created a sister company. They're either selling their stuff all over through other people's tables. You get the deal. They networked. All the celebrities got paid. They made their money. All the celebrities got paid and made their money. All the flights got paid. All the hotel got paid. added to that you don't know, me and Scott make a little window, a little space to pay for people that went through issues, went through troubled times. Some struggling artists, some people that are were abused and bullied and everything. So we paid their travel, we paid their hotel, and we paid for their table, or we paid for all the accommodations where they could get VIP. That's a fact. That is a fact. And that adds to our price from minimum $1,000 to $3,000 or so. That's just helping people out. That's extra money that we could keep, that we could split, that we could make for ourselves. But we chose not to. We chose to put it in to people that get a chance, an opportunity, or someone to establish in a bigger atmosphere to help them out. It is true that what we do when we created this show. Just recently, we finished our second show. We added more stuff. You got to see the Michael Jackson tribute concert. You got to see the Rage Room. There was an escape room. There was Haya Mania Wrestling. All right. You got to see an upgrade on our logo. Got all that stuff, shirts, more live events, panels, and different things. All right. So the amount of traffic of paid tickets, we actually made more ticket sales than last year. Oh, we had a petting zoo. Hiya. We had a petting zoo. We actually made more money, more ticket sales than last year. The problem is when you go to conventions, it's a flow of traffic. We weren't getting a flow of traffic. We're getting a flow, stop, 1, 3, 4 groups in and out, different things through all them 2 days, 2.5 days really, and went through. Remember, things happen where we had to take out in the beginning. We had it through Sunday, so that had to be taken out just because of business that the event had with a church. So yeah, as soon as we were done with our show, they had church the next morning. We thought that the contract was done, that the church would be out, and they were building a church establishment. So when they told us, hey, church needs it on Sunday, we didn't argue. We respected everything they want, and so forth. So that took off a day of ours. So we had to accommodate with a slasher party and do a lot of things. Now, the results of this past weekend, here we go. We sold out our hotel. We sold out our vendor space. We made more ticket sales. A lot of the vendors made money. I don't think anyone really sold out of their stuff, because everybody who came in again, of course, they're like, man, I sold out my first show. I'm gonna add more stuff. And of course, their inventory was bigger. Here's where it bothered me. All of our events went well. The only thing that bothered me, and it's our fault, is the Hayamania show. Those tickets were supposed to be separate. A lot of people that were in the show that understood that, hey, this wristband that says VIP or anything, you're part of the show, but you are not part of the wrestling event. Everybody was supposed to pay. Everybody was supposed to pay. So what happened is that the people thought, I thought I told everybody but they thought that, hey, I got this VIP, I get to go all over the place. That wasn't the case. So yeah, they had a sellout crowd, but a lot of the people weren't paid tickets. So, but we made money. Don't get me wrong, we made money. Don't get me wrong. Um, anyway, but it was comfortable enough through the whole event where um me and Scott made money. It was weird. How do you guys? I don't know how you guys can't get it in your head, because you're like, man, when you look into a negative atmosphere, because I was stressed as hell. People know what I did. So if you don't think I didn't work this weekend because I'm the boss, you're full of shit. Nonstop. I went to my table to just relax for 2 minutes, literally 2 minutes, and I was up on my feet again. So it's hard to control adults sometimes. But anyway, not negative about it. But the volunteers, again, everybody wants to be a part of something and put their volunteers. 3 volunteers showed up out of like 30 that was supposed to show up. 3 volunteers out of 30 that was supposed to show up. 1 volunteer drove 10 hours plus and committed, and she paid her own travel, she paid her own hotel, but she got the whole VIP part in because she was part helping and being part of the High On Nation stuff that we were doing. So along with that, we sold out our hotel, we sold out our convention space, and we made money. The only thing that I hurt me was the traffic. Paragould, Arkansas didn't show up as much as I wanted them to. What is the niche that makes them show up? Could it be that we're doing it in July? Is it too hot? Just too crazy right now? Is the economy that bad, or is it, or people are still recovering? What could it be? The marketing we had, and this is a business thing. The marketing we had was radio. We did the radio a week before the show. Oh no, 2 weeks before the show. So July 1st, they were playing the whole radio stations, and that's a lot. It's $1,100 for uh 2 weeks, I think it was, or 14 days, or 13 days, or something like that, or maybe 2 weeks. It was $1,100 that I paid. All right, that we paid. Social media platform. Social media platform is the new billboards. It's the new billboards. The vendors don't understand, or do understand, what that means, because I always tell vendors, man, go on social media, get on platforms. I'm just Facebook. I don't do Twitter. You need to do Facebook. You need to do Twitter. You need to be on Instagram. You need to be on LinkedIn. You need to be on Slasher app. You're a horror fan. Get on Slasher app. This dude, I'm all promoting him. I want him to remember me, because that app is going to be freaking nuts. It's gonna be 10 times better than Shutter. I guarantee you. And you get involved with the networking of going to different conventions and seeing what you could do to build yourself, right? So we had the radio, we did social media. If you guys check all my social media platforms, I'm all over it, right? Um, we did flyers. We had flyers that were passed out in Missouri. Some vendors like Spellbound Fish created their own flyers and passed it out. Um, what we didn't have was cooperation on a lot of things. I have daily calls to Arkansas. We need this done. We need this done. We need this done. And I started getting a lot of fucking excuses from people that were supposed to be helping. You feel me? You ride the coattails, and then you don't want to do shit else until you're making money, until you're ready to do your thing until you're ready to, you know, all that shit. So there was me being back, stepping back, and just watch because I know who's there and who's not. So we had to accommodate because a lot of different things happened while we were building this show. As you didn't know, Scared City, Scott runs this. Scared City um, had to get all their shit from their original location because someone sold, because the owners sold the property under Scott. So didn't give them an opportunity to buy the house and the property. So they didn't want to fucking deal with him. So Scott had 30 days to get everything but 50. My apologies, my apologies. So anyway, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the internet glitch. I think there's stuff covering everything. I don't know. It's the UFOs. But anyway, what I was saying is Scott had to redo his whole 15 years of company and move it to another location, buying land, creating a foundation, getting it all involved. All right. He had to do that. Attached to that, he has business shows and business things to keep his brand going, Scared City. So we were stuck in a lot of things, but we still performed together to get things going to make this show successful, right? Now, what a lot of people's been uh, asking, is there going to be a third show? Is there going to be another year? Is there going to be a Haya Mania 2? Is there going to be Scared City Haya Paranormal Horror Show 3? All that stuff. So I I called Scott. Well, Scott called me, and I texted him back and told him I didn't want to talk to him right now. I was dealing with a lot of depression because I felt like a failure. I really felt like a bad, like I failed, like I ruined it. I ruined it. I felt so bad. I'm getting teary-eyed thinking of it because I was very depressed. I was thinking of the Haya Mania wrestling was a dedication to my best friend and military brother, where we always wanted to wrestle together and everything. He took his life because of PTSD. Um, I felt like I should take all responsibility because the vendors didn't make money. I was really bad, man. I was crying. I was throwing up. I was just trying to figure out, it's like, why? Why can't people just have motivation to know that this is something good for them? And then, little things started hitting me. I couldn't get on social media because you got people that ain't worth shit in life making money. Everybody knows me and the Haktua girl. She lives in Tennessee. I would not, God forbid, if that woman was near me. And nothing physical, and nothing that. I would just be pissed. I've been serving the military. My family's been in it since World War II. The stories I have done, the things I've created to help other people and everything, and I'm trying to do something that's positive, and and just in an instant, someone that just don't deserve shit gets it, gets their shit, and I'm going, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? What am I doing that it's not clicking? What is it? I mean, what podcast? I mean, I got two credit cards that are fucking just getting attacked. Bow, 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 getting hit. Over $10,000 of me helping and connecting and trying to build something and supporting people and doing everything else. And I'm just trying to figure out how come it's not clicking. The whole formula is good and it's better and it's shit. But the people just, what is it? So I finally called Scott and I said, he was like, this is what we need to do. Da, 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 da. He just kept on the form. I mean, he just kept, this is what we need to take away. This is what we need to add. This is what, da, 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 da. And I just stayed silent. And then I started literally mentioning him stuff. But I told him, I said, dude, no, the first thing I said to him was, dude, do you really want to do a third show? Do you really want to do this again? We didn't lose money. Both shows we didn't lose money. We didn't we added more events. People enjoyed themselves more. My problem is I love these vendors. I love these people that come all around from every parts, even from local and surrounding states. I want to see their tables empty. They're like, man, you can't do that. There's no way that can happen. I said, bullshit. The amount of things that we put into it, people should be there in the flocks of freaking people should be flocking to go there. And he goes, Santi, if you don't do fucking, if you don't do this show, I'm not doing it without you. I'm not doing it without you. He's like, so you tell me you want to do this, I'm good. If you don't want to do this, I'm good with it. I was like, will you do that, dude? Will you? I mean, I feel like I'm gonna freaking. He's like, yeah, it means nothing to me. He goes, you mean, he pretty much, you mean to me. He tells me he loves me, and he's like, he understood, and I'm thinking, Scott, what am I doing wrong, dude? Why is people not supporting me like that? And he's like, I've been there. And then it comes back to Scott being 17 years old, being successful, but growing up, being bullied, him bullying. He even admitted he was a bully. Him going through what he did, and him through surviving. At 17 years old, he's making money, creating companies, buying houses. 17 years old, and I'm 51 years old, and I had a late start just because I was broke. I was poor when I was a kid. I was. And then he goes, listen to me. The odds of people on their first show being even or making money does not exist. Tony Moran told me that. A lot of other people, even Steve Cardenas, was like, "There's this," and he told me the story of successful convention that nobody showed up, and he just kept putting it, and now it's like one of the biggest conventions in Florida, SuperCon, I think it's called, Florida SuperCon. And I'm back at Scott and I'm going, really, dude? I mean, do you really want to do this? Want to do this again? He goes, I see, and there was some vendors that been loyal and want to do it again, and they had a great time, and they understood the concept that it's not about loving money, it's making money, but networking to build. You make money later on with a connection. You can make money in 2 years down the road. You make more money than you can ever see because you connected at the Haya Nation show. And we just got in a convo and just started talking. Do you want to do this? I said, I don't know. I feel like a failure right now. I really do. I feel like I failed. And I don't think I can do this. And then he kept on. He goes, well, I'll just let you know, man, if you don't do this show, I'm not doing it. There's no Haya Nation, Scared City Haya Nation show without you. And he's doesn't give a shit. He doesn't care because Scott knows he doesn't love money. He makes money. He goes around. He makes a lot of money. And again, the show ended with everything paid, us making some money. But the concept of it was mental health awareness, unite with your fellow geeks and nerds and network, build your brand, build other people's brands, make them some money, created something bigger than before with the entertainment. That's why we added the Michael Jackson tribute, the Rage Room, the wrestling, the movie night. So yeah, we're gonna talk again, and we're gonna talk again today. And he told me, "What are you going?" He's like, "What do you want to talk about today or yesterday?" So I have this sign that my daughter, my wife gave me. It's a metal sign, and I have it in my office, and some people seen it. And then I hashtagged Haya Nation, and I found shit from 2013 with me make up my own shirt. Live life, follow your dreams, always be you. Haya. So this is what I have in my office, right? This is what I have in my office. Live life, follow your dreams, always be you. So one thing that hurt me, one thing that hurt me was there was a vendor that been in it for last 2 years. They made money their first show, made money on their first show. Second show, don't think so. Or made money, second show, made something. And literally told me that, if you do this next year and it doesn't work out, I'm leaving. I'm out, kind of deal. I'm not coming back. And I can understand the stress in him. And I told Scott, and Scott goes, because I was at that weak moment, and I just accepted. I didn't argue or anything, pretty much, the way I like, again, I'm common sense. So I translated to, you fucking failed me a third time, I'm done. And I told Scott about it, and he knew who it was. And Scott was like, hey, if you don't show up, we'll just sell it to somebody else. Um, So anyway, that being said, um, we're gonna have an announcement for the Haya Nation show, Scared City Haya Nation show. Um, we'll have an announcement on the page and on my social media platforms, um, and let people know what our vision is forward. But um, one of the great things is I have a standard of what I believe in. And my standard is if you're going to be an entrepreneur, if you're going to be this actor, this entertainer, I got to be it. I got to be it. And that's what I promote all the time, um, to be you. So, so anyway, see, man, PTSD is real. Everybody who's happy and yells and hiya, it's not always that picture you see. So I cry a lot, I can tell. I'm so emotional because I love human beings and I feel like I owe a lot of people something. Um, so here's the deal, you guys. You know, Brian, you were like the top person I was worried about. I was supposed to call you today, and you're like the top person. If you didn't know, our first ever person that was part in a vendor space and anything to be on our floor was Huff Photos. Huff Photos is the first people that were number one on the list that wanted to help us. Brian did it for free, you guys. The intent to make money selling his photos and having you guys take pictures and with celebrity guests and celebrity photo stuff. And he was like the number one sharp pain I had in my heart because this man and his wife gave me and gave me a a a, a spark. I was like, okay, we got a photographer. Wow, this is crazy, you know. And if you guys haven't seen Brian Huff or Huff Photos work, it is fantastic, fantastic, on top notch. And I told Scott we had a conversation yesterday about it, and I was like, dude, what's Brian think about this? I mean, did he make money? Did da, da, da? And we're like, no, that's the whole deal. And he's like, I don't know. You know, I was like, I'll call him tomorrow. That's what I was like. I'll call him tomorrow. But I understand. Being an entrepreneur is a struggle. Being an investor of your own product is a struggle. But I created the Haya Nation because of my personal experience in suicide and giving up and not believing what I do. and try to get involved in something more positive. You know, when you battle with your mind, it did it it deteriorates your heart sometimes. So anyway, I ask you guys, uh, I ask you guys to support what I do as much as you can. Support each other. Give more attention to love than hate. Be more strong when you fail. Be more strong when you don't completely succeed in your time frame that you want, but you will succeed later in life. So, um, I want to thank you guys, man, for always helping me out. Um, I got Haya hats that I didn't sell because I was all over the place. So I'm gonna put them on the Haya Nation store. Um, a lot of stuff that I have to sell. So here's the deal, you guys. I'm not giving up. All right. At this moment, um, we're gonna talk more about what we're gonna do with the phone call today. So Scott, I told Scott this. I said if we're gonna do this show again, we're gonna do we're gonna do some things that's gonna change. We're gonna have some changes in some things, and we're gonna look at. I want a calendar of what's going on in September of 2025 in Paraguay. Could be a July show, but if we could do it in September, where it's the hype up to the haunt season, that way we can promote haunt season with Scott's. Always thinking of other people, man. I think Scott needs to get his haunted house. His haunted house will be up and running. I think if September comes, we could do our show and also promote everybody's haunt season to include Scott's Scared City Haunted House. Um, do more different things. So we will see. We will see if you guys would love for us to do a third show. You know, I would love to get your guys' opinion on the page. Um, but we'll see, man. We'll see. It's just a matter of I'm not giving up, you guys. So don't think it's gonna be a give up thing. It just I felt like a failure in certain things, and I wanted to connect more with other things to help people. You gotta understand, man. Mental health is real. The whole deal where we want to talk about bullying and everything, it was great. We got to get people on the mic, did panels, we did these other shows and everything. We made ticket sales. We had a lot of great things. But the problem is that's I want like Led Zeppelin sold out concert shit where everybody supports everybody. You know, again, we sold out our hotels, our vendor space. We made money. We just wanted the we made more ticket sales. We just wanted the flow that we wanted, where everybody makes money. Everybody is, we had a lot of vendors that made money and so forth. So I'm just trying to figure out how can I get that flowing. And that is my niche that I'm trying to find. The show is perfect. There's certain things that we could fix and work out. Um, but just something. There's something out there that is missing. I tell you what, man, I have more support from the tribe ladies that weren't even volunteers, left their booth and literally helped out a lot. I had a lot of people that um, were involved in another uh, part of the entertainment of the show, wrestling, were helping me out, didn't have to, you know. So I'm just trying to find out what I'm missing. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to find out what I'm missing. So keep up with the. You guys are good, man. I'm reading you guys' comments. Um, life is hard, you guys, but I can't give up, right? I can't give up. So anyway, uh, that being said, 420 wrinkles. Hello, oh yeah. So what do you think? Should he do a Scared City Haya Nation Part 3? Should we have a 3? Should we have a convention? So 420 wrinkles supporting cannabis as medicine, not a drug. Oh, Santi's gonna be smoking all right after this. Anyway, so I got to take pictures with the tribe women. I got to take pictures and motivate everybody, and I was gone for hours. I had a great time. So what do you think? So we have a high nation in Paragould, Arkansas, part 3. I guarantee you they're going to support you. So what is it about it, man? What is it about people loving? Oh, they love me. That's why they love me, Dan, and everybody else. It's all about it. Right. Get ready for part 3. Okay, part 2.5. Part two and some change. I guarantee you, people want a third show, Santi. How do you know? Because they love you. How do you know? Because they're high young. How do you know? Did you see me with the tribe ladies? Can you imagine have a tribe party on the third one? Like just get all the tribe ladies and just run the convention wearing a tribe shirt and being involved in helping you out. Can you imagine? Yeah, I can imagine. You won't be found. Okay, so I will be stop. So there was a tribe ladies group photo by Huff Photos, where 420 Wrinkles was in the middle. We had Kendra and all the great, amazing ladies that been involved in some great support and labeled themselves a tribe, which is not all of them. Got a lot of tribe ladies all over. Some of them are getting got their tattoo or getting their tattoo or getting shirts and stuff with the symbol on it. So it's pretty cool. The tribe ladies were really cool. That group picture brought me in tears because Brian Huff had all the women, and it was just 420 wrinkles in the middle and the lap, and it supported a lot of things that promoted unity with women, support with all the women, and being part of their story of uh, of survival. So thank you guys all. It's going to be a cool picture there they're gonna post up. You get it. They get it digital and they get printouts and stuff. So it's gonna be cool. So so what do you think? Again, are we gonna have a High Nation convention part three? What? Got your tongue? No, actually, you got my tongue. Ooh. Um, 420 wrinkles. So we'll see. Hopefully, you guys will support and help. Um, we got a meeting today and with Scott and again, it's not a failed show. So it's not a failed show. Let me tell you this. We sold out our vendor space in our hotel back to back and we made money. I care for people so much that I wanted just a herd of people. We sold tickets, but I wanted a herd of people to support everybody. I wanted Nancy's dolls to completely sell out. I wanted um, uh, all these vendors that came back for a second round to freaking sell even more. Um, all my artists, actors made their money, but they would have made more money if we would have had Sunday, which was canceled because we had other things that we had to do for the convention for the other people in Paragould, which they had a church that goes on Sunday, which I thought they already built the church and they wouldn't be there. Supposedly their contract goes out this year, so Scott is working today to find out the calendar and to secure, if we do this, secure our 3 days, literally secure our 3 days, and no interruptions from anybody. So we're trying to see if we could do it in September, or do we gonna do it in July? So we'll see, man. It is a business in happening. So we'll talk more as it goes. But again, this is created for mental health awareness, created to support entrepreneurs and you small businesses, and to bring more love and unity to you guys through motivation and humor. I haven't been funny lately because I'm still going through emotional stress right now. And that, yeah, you can. I talk to myself a lot. Like, what's wrong with you, Santi? You're freaking in movies. You're doing TV shows. People are constantly hiring you and all that. But I just want to do something myself. I want I want to create. I got a lot of movies and TV shows that I've written. I got a lot of ideas that involve a lot of you entrepreneurs in merchandise and marketing stuff. I want to do my own shit, man. It's good to be hired by other companies. You're gonna see, but they make a lot of money off of me. You know, I'm trying to make money where I can create an empire where it's all through people that unite together in networking and with different brands. Think of it as Nike being sold all over the planet, not just on certain people, certain deals, you know what I'm saying? You become part of it. Hiya, you get your own Hiya shoes you can make. You can make your own Hiya bow tie. I see how my mind works, but I want to share it with people that need a break, people that can grow not just through me and my brand, but through their own talent and their own uh, ideas. But this it's just an idea I have, and I need to make it happen before I die. That's what I want to do. So, um, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how this thing goes. Now, again, I love for your support. If you want this shirt, this is Haya Mania. This shirt that I'm wearing, you have to be part of the Meta Facebook where you send stars. The highest bidder of stars, the highest person that has stars will get this shirt autograph. I put cologne on it, and I don't think that I don't think I put deodorant on. So, but yeah, I'm gonna give you this shirt. So it's the highest person that gives stars. Hopefully, I get like you know like 1,000 stars, which is $10. Free delivery, you guys, and you get the shirt. I'm gonna try to do this a lot. Also, we got Haya hats I'm going to be doing through the live events. Uh, go to our Haya store on social media on Facebook, eBay. We have Haya Nation on eBay. Go to Slasher app and all my other social media. But scaredcityproductions.com. You could get the Haya Mania shirt. You could get all the years, the last 2 years of our show shirts. The first year is $10. At least get the white shirt for $10. Then you could get the Scared City Part 2 shirt. Just wait another year. If it don't sell out, you can get that for $10. But Haya Mania is this the first annual. Um, maybe a part two. You never know. But this is how I grow my brand. 100% supports the Haya Nation, and hopefully you guys autograph pictures and all that are going to be posted. Now listen, it's like having my convention. It's like having a convention through my Haya store. Different artists, not just me. Kendra's books are promoted there. Rude Mind stuff is promoted there. Megan's stuff is promoted there. Other people that I've known that are artists and entrepreneurs, their stuff is there. And it, I don't make no money off of their stuff. You can click on their page or whatever I show. You could look, and that's a help on the marketing. That's helping them more and growing more. But I will have my stuff there. I never put my stuff there. I just show people what I do, but I never put my stuff there. So now I'm going to do it. The Haya hats, custom hats. I'm looking for buttons. You got a Haya button. Vote for Santee 2024. Stop it. But the highest bidder on giving me stars through social media on this podcast, which we're almost done, gets the shirt, autographed and everything. You think I'm tripping? Wait till you see my underwear. I'm putting underwear. Tribe logo underwear, freaking High Nation underwear. I'm going supporting, promoting towels. You're gonna get towels. You're gonna get blankets. All this stuff. Ah, I will write your name in it. Look, we got. Oh, that's funny. I couldn't be president. I guarantee you. I would. You know what? My first thing I'll say. Let's say I do president. Let me see if I got time. If I was president, any company that's making less than $100,000 will never pay taxes until they reach another level, another tier. You won't pay taxes. You won't pay any taxes. See, Santi, that's crazy. Common sense over craziness. There will be no tax. Nobody will be paying taxes. I wouldn't. Any individual personally, you won't pay taxes. If you make a certain mark of money, if um, companies will at a certain realm. I mean, there's so many things I could do money all day. And you guys were like, oh my God, how did you be smart? You know, there's a certain thing you could do that if the government did would literally wipe out over 50% of our economy. Over 50% of our economy. It will wipe it out. Not wipe out our debt. 50% of our debt. It will wipe it out. And it will never happen. What is it, Santi? If we get all the uh first you go through the federal prisons, right? All the federal prisons, all of them. You go in there and you weed it out. How do you weed it out? Every inmate has to work. You make deals. Every inmate has to work. Even people are in there for life. Every inmate has to work. Then you break out you legalize marijuana. You get rid of all the people that are in prison for selling marijuana. And of course, there's other cases of stuff. But if you go into jail for having a pound of weed or stuff like that, that's not connected. Of course, there's more involvement. You get them out of prison. You close down every private prison and you fill the personal prison, the federal government's prisons back up. You establish a counseling, and this is crazy. You like, well, that guarantee you it works. That's just one thing that could wipe out a whole debt. There's people in jail that don't need to be in jail. And there's people in jail that are still running and ruling the streets that shouldn't be there. There's people that have been in death row for a long, long time that should have been croaked by now. I don't believe in the death sentence, but if you have it and it's a legit kind of like there's no way to prove your innocence. Hara! Hara! You're costing me too much money. Get your ass on the chair. 2x2, 4x4, group fucking orgy. Hara! But like me, some of you guys will be upset. For me, it's common sense. You got to know the business. There's a lot of things out there that you guys don't understand on it, but that's why I get more involved in small businesses and areas and communicate with myself and grow a brand. Yeah, I was born in Puerto Rico. I can't be president. Any company that's overseas making money from us, any company that's overseas making money off of us will pay triple taxes. There's the tax break. There's their taxes. If you want to freaking make money off of us, you need to establish a company here in the United States. The UN, 85% of the UN's money comes from us. If you can't be equal, giving out money, then we shouldn't be part of it. I'm not giving 80% of my income when somebody that's so filthy rich that still makes money in gold builds gold palaces and only paying 10% to put in. This is all we can afford, but since America's covering most of the bill, this is all we can afford. It was like, what are you doing? That way, if you put in people to put in their share, they will understand what their natural resource really means. So yeah, the oil prices will drop. You make deals. You'll be buying 25-cent freaking oil gallon, or oil. Oh man, it doesn't make sense to people. It makes sense to me, you know. So it's like and here's the deal. And I say this to everybody. And if you don't like what I say, I apologize. The relationship with other countries is through the people, not their government. Their governments are cruel. And I say this, I support the people of Israel. I support the people of Palestine. I support the people of Iran. I support the people of China. I support the people of America. I mean, that's their governments. Fuck them. Fuck them. Because it ain't about human life. It's about power, money, and control to all of them. All of them. And who suffers? The people. The people suffer. And then who keeps the anger off and makes 100% a fault? The media. The media does. Once there's a war, you're split. And the media protects the government, protects the certain government that gives them the money, protects certain governments that give them the leadway. And then everybody's pointing at governments and presidents and rulers and all that. But nobody listens to the people. Nobody listens to the people. It's controlled. The media is controlled. The armies and all that. Even the American army, even the Jewish army, even the Palestinian army, all of them are controlled through media, through the power that holds it all together. And that's their governments. So I'm not about their governments. I fucking Russian, Ukraine government, all them. I don't give a shit about them people. I give a shit about the people. There's people in there that are trying to survive, making that dollar, that penny, that nickel, that freaking survival of of their economy, of their personal economy to succeed. So their family can have a future, so they can be well established. But no one pays attention to that. They pay attention of ruling lands and jumping on people. You know, that's the truth. The other thing I would do if I was president, I'll get rid of, I will create, this is where I get assassinated. I will create a company with the biggest, the most knowledgeable of natural resource to save people's life. Cannabis will be studied. Hey, if it could cure cancer, we're gonna find out because we're gonna make sure pharmaceuticals go away. I will freaking get rid of every fucking pill maker in this motherfucker and get rid of them, all of them, all of them. We'll find a natural plant that fucking cures COVID. That's how fucking serious I'm at. I 100% believe that natural resource in this planet, from anything that grows off of a plant to things that are natural in this world, can literally save more people's lives than fucking chemo, than fucking acid medicine shit that they put in your body. Hell, if there's a way we could figure out where Coca-Cola and Pepsi don't put their bullshit chemicals in, we'll get rid of the fucking soda companies and create our own fucking soda that'll keep people alive. Get rid of all the steroids and chemicals that are pumped into animals. If you can't fucking sell your chicken right, then you don't need to motherfucking sell chicken in our fucking state. See the difference? See the difference of me being president to everybody else? You can't do that, Santee. We got rights. You give a fuck. I'll be holding my nutsack, writing no more fucking steroids and food. The water, 80% of our freaking planet is surrounded by water. This is how you save the world. Ready? You create a pump system that connects to a natural connects to a natural made flow of a river, because we could create rivers. If you didn't know, it would not hurt the habitat, where water could be freaking more accessible in the forest. No more fires, no more fucking crazy mudslides. And you will create a whole bunch of spots and organization to clean the forest through inmates. Again, Motherfucker, you in jail, you gonna work for me. No, you gonna work for me. I'm here for 17 years. That's 17 years of fucking labor that I need. Go fucking rake up leaves in the fucking forest. Illegals. Here you go. Ready? You guys are tripping now, huh? Illegals. You know what I would do, illegals? Every First of all, the National Guard, the Coast Guard, the any freaking military guard that you guys are part timers will be freaking. I don't need to build a wall. Y'all motherfuckers will be straight out, spread in all the borders of the United States. The people that are here illegal, we will give you that warning. Hey, we will give you a temporary Social Security. We will give you a location device. Yes, you're gonna be tagged. It ain't a cattle tag. It'll be tagged GPS. Easy. I swear to God. Yeah, like an ankle bracelet. You get a temporary Social Security. You get a GPS attached to a bracelet or ankle, and you will be helped to establish either you still have a job or an establish a job, no matter whether it's farm, corporate, or anything, along with paid paid classes to help you speak, write, and talk English. 3 years probation. You will pay taxes until your freaking 3 years are up, and you can get a citizenship. Along with you will be definitely background check and all that nice stuff. If you're a good citizen for 3 to 5 years, the bracelet comes off. You get a social security number, and you freaking continue to pay taxes in an established. It's that easy. You'll learn. I know you ain't gonna learn English or language, but there's uh, systems out there that make you understand what hello, goodbye, how you doing, and all that means in English. Again, it's common sense, and we don't have to worry about the border anymore. You don't have to spend money and all that. A quick fix. People shouldn't wait 15, 20 years to be a U.S. citizen. If you can establish a great background check, including DNA, you get a bracelet, a temporary freaking social security number, and immediately you put money in America. You put money in the system. You're getting freaking great care. And I'm already fixing the Medicare because we'll be having natural medicine, right? Counseling galore, PTSD. I could go on and on. Anyway, I don't mean to waste your time. Almost 2 hours in. I just want to thank you guys for tuning in. Hopefully, I made common sense and love and more motivation and more connection with you guys. Please check out all my pages, social media. Again, if you want this shirt autographed that I'm wearing right now, it is a large, signed with my cologne. The most people that give stars through Meta Facebook on this podcast will receive it and mailed to you for free. Live life, follow your dreams, and always be you. I'll check all you guys' messages later. We'll get in a better conversation and more love tomorrow. I am on TikTok. I'm back on TikTok. I'm back on Instagram. All this LinkedIn, YouTube. Follow me, man, you guys. Again, if you want autographs and all that stuff, please message me through social media. I ask you just to pay, the delivery fee. People want autographed books and everything. You can order online or you can order through me and just support the Haya Nation. It's about living life, following your dreams, always be you, never give up. There's a lot of negativity out there that we're going through. Please comfort your soul and your mind by connecting with your peers, to people that are not one-sided, but are connected and understand that you can motivate your soul with love, unity, and understanding. Live life, follow your dreams, and always be you. Have a haya day. Haya.